Community.
Community.
My community relates to my poetic practice through belonging.
My name is Ceylon Green, and I am an advisor for the Poets Across Lines program. I always think of how important it is for poets to find connection, for other poets to write with someone or to be in a space with others thinking about writing and processing writing.
Poets Across Lines is a cross-regional poetry writing program in Birmingham, Alabama and Tucson, Arizona, where 4 poets, 2 in each city, write poetry that tells the story of their communities. Through instructed-led writing workshops, cohort convenings, and guest speaker sessions, Poets Across Lines fosters a space that believes poetry is a site of community and coalition building.
I chose to apply to PAL because a friend encouraged me, and I also wanted to be taking my art seriously, taking my poetry seriously, and this felt like the perfect opportunity to do that.
I applied to PAL to expand my poetry community and to learn how to accept critique of my work.
This whole thing for me is a chance to be the poet I always wanted to be the writer that I've always wanted to be.
In terms of creativity, I think being with the community that wants to hear what I have to say, as well as has something in response to that, kind of pushes me to write the stories I've been holding in for a while.
I write about things that affect me and my communities. I've been very involved with the queer and trans part of the poetry scene here in Tucson. I also write about issues that are more focused on broader communities.
That's what's important. Shout out my mentor, Erica Wade.
Erica is able to reflect back to us about our poetry, things that she saw that we didn't see. For me, that's been really encouraging and impactful. She's able to speak for her experience in the field for a long time about what's worked for her, and also just break down things into tools that I can use for my own agency in my art.
It's nice to have somebody that knows the field and treats me like a colleague, but also has the structure themselves where I can be a student again and put myself in that position to learn.
It has been great being an advisor. I have been able to interact with the poets. They're so talented, and I'm so proud of all of them.
Some of the poets that I have spoken with that are in the program have talked a lot about finding their poetic voice or their poetic energy in the world.
I was like, I'm afraid to tell the truth and I'm having issues with metaphors. And she was just like, keep writing and don't be afraid to speak your truth. Start with the truth, because with poetry, you have to be sad, you have to be angry, you have to be happy, you have to put those experiences out there.
And so to be able to communicate multiple things at once, for people to take from it and they internalize it in themselves and then reflect back out with that opportunity for connection, that to me feels like the goal.
I hope these programs like Paul keep happening, to keep telling our stories in our own voices, our own languages.
And so I'm grateful for this entire experience because I'm being reintroduced to poetry. And I'm so glad that I'm welcomed back with open arms.